Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Diamond. I'm a Nigerian living in Ivory Coast. So guys, today we are comparing two major West African currencies, the Nigerian Naira and the CFA Franc used in Ivory Coast. Now let's break down the value, the design and the real life buying powers of these two currencies, and you'll be shocked at the difference. On the left we have the Naira, on the right we have the CFA, which is used by eight West African countries. That includes Ivory Coast, uh, Benin Republic, Burkina Faso, Mali, Senegal, and more. So for the Naira has bold colors. It has large portraits of Nigerian leaders that have died, Nigerian heroes, and it has a distinct looks. It has a very distinct look. Yeah, you see notes like 100 naira, 200 naira, 500 naira, 1000 naira, and I think 1000 naira is the highest denomination of Nigerian naira. Yeah, 1000 naira is the highest denomination, and they even have the redesigned currencies of redesigned versions of these currencies in naira. The CFA francs, on the other hand, is more compact, it's more cleaner, and it has bright patterns that are representing the West African culture. I'll put photos of the two currencies. Yeah, I'll put photos side by side of the two currencies. So the currencies of CFA, the common notes include 500 CFA, 1000 CFA, 2000 CFA, 5000 CFA, and 10,000 CFA. So the 10,000 CFA is the highest denomination, yeah, of the currency. Now this is where things get interesting. The CFA franc is a lot more stable, while the naira fluctuates a lot. As at today, the conversion rate of 10,000 naira to CFA, it's around 3,000. If you convert 10,000 naira to CFA, you'll be getting around 3,900 naira, 3,900 and something naira. And if you convert 10,000 CFA to naira, you'll be getting say 25,500 and something naira. So that is the value of these two currencies. And then in everyday life, in Ivory Coast, 1,000 CFA can actually do some things for you. It can buy you fruits, snacks, get you local transport, street food, and stuff like that. But in Nigeria, the 1,000 naira, it doesn't buy the same thing it used to buy. The value have depreciated, based on the inflation and the devaluation of the currency. You know, the CFA franc is connected to the euro, which makes it or helps it to stay stable across the eight West African countries. This CFA that is used among these eight West African countries, because I've stayed in two of these countries that are using CFA, and I can see how the CFA makes the economy more stable. Prices of things stay more stable. The price of things don't fluctuate. There is no inflation, so the currency is very stable. So when it comes to design, both currency looks beautiful in their own ways, but when it comes to value and stability, the CFA franc clearly has the stronger position. Yeah, that is what I noticed. I've stayed in Burkina Faso, I've stayed in Ivory Coast, and these two countries use CFA, and I can see how stable the currency is. In the market, you go to buy things, you see how things are stable from year to year. The currency value is stable. There's no unnecessary increments. There's no unnecessary devaluation of the currency, because it's connected to the euro, which makes the CFA franc is a very strong currency, and it makes it not to depreciate or devaluate. You know. Yeah. So, guys, that's it for this video. So I want to hear from you. Which currency do you prefer? Do you prefer the Naira or do you prefer the CFA? Drop your answer in the comment section, and don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, and leave a comment. Only I post about Ivory Coast lifestyle. I post on vlogs and many other things you'll love to see. Thanks for watching.